John Hartway was an outstanding aviator, a consummate professional, and a good friend. He spoke often about his family and how much they meant to him, and how much he enjoyed living in Boise and the Boise area as a place to raise his family. He's going to be sorely missed. We all learned a great deal from John, and his legacy will continue in the aviators that he's trained over the years. I've known John for several years. I've flown with John several times. We've socialized on occasion, families together, barbecues, and I'm out of words, I apologize. If I was to describe him in a word, I would say he was a perfectionist. John was a mentor to all our young aviators and was a very talented educator, teacher. He had a vast experience, and he used that education or that experience and that educational ability to pass that on to young aviators. He did an outstanding job in the airplane, as all our maintainers do with the airplanes. And I think that his legacy will be that we're all better because we knew him.
Did you learn from John?
I did. I learned a great deal from John. He was very patient and would take time. And as the aircraft has advanced and the systems have become more complex, he was always a very good resource for how that works and why it works.
Stien Gearhard, he represents the very best of what it means to be an American. He was a man of principles and integrity, and he was just a natural born leader. It's impossible to try and articulate or sum up the kind of man that he was. Stien was that rare caliber of man that comes along only every once in a while. And the men and women of the 183rd, as well as those privileged enough to know him, were all better for it. He was truly a quiet professional, and he dedicated his life to his friends and family. And we would like them to know that our thoughts and prayers are with them. I've known Stien ever since ever since I came into the Idaho Guard as an aviator. My office is across the hall from him, and for a lot of us, he's the one that we're trying to live up to. He's the one that we don't want to disappoint. Like I said, he's a natural born leader.
I knew Mr. Gearhard, Mr. Hartway. I actually run the facility out here for the crew that works Monday through Friday, not the drill weekend. So both those gentlemen work for me, and thus I work for Colonel Shields. But yeah, they answered to me, and I was the ones that hired them when they came on board. I saw the talent, incredible professionals that I'm not going to be able to replace. They were very gifted guys who not only knew how the art of teaching other people, but also had the knowledge to back it up. Sometimes you don't always get that, and both these gentlemen had that. I wasn't teaching them, they were teaching me. That's how it worked. They were that good. And that's, again, it was mentioned, they were instructor pilots. So even though I militarily outranked them, they outranked me when it came to being in the cockpit of the helicopters. They knew exactly what they were doing, and they knew how to teach it.